My nigga Gucci getting that new money. I see you, Wop. Wop out here getting that new money.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round?
Yeah, that nigga got his ass beat.
We are underway here on a January afternoon. And they're going to have poor starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 10-yard line.
No. No. ¿Algo que no está? ¿Zapato?
A first down throw for Cousins. And his first pass is incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. On second down, Cousins again, going deep for Diggs. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Kentrell Bryce picks up.
All the way in the middle of the field.
How they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this quarter. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Yeah, that's open.
That's crazy.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
If you see that shit, actually, you seen it. Remember that Wolfsburg shit a couple years ago where all the motherfuckers got killed?
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
It was like 6 people that got killed at the little party and shit. Or not the house, not the party, but like it was all at the one crib. I don't remember that. A couple years ago, like 2 years ago or something, but they about to let them motherfuckers who killed them for free.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. 7 yards on the pickup.
Remember that
there,
shit,
and it'll leave
Chief?
him with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, killed them people. Yeah, like 6 people with that. They about to let 2 of them niggas free. Yeah, they about to let them free. Like some shit with the evidence or something.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard
tampering
with
with
a 3rd and 3.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
No, he said, are they white? Surprisingly, no. That white cop sore is about to get let free, it seems like, though.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Now he's flushed out left. And it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big completion there on 3rd and short. Keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. First and goal, and you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
They'll run it with Williams. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
No.
They'll give it to him up
Yeah,
the
do
middle,
what?
and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Oh, what happened? I mean, I did see it briefly. Somebody went for a fourth down.
Touchdown run, and the Packers have taken the early lead. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off the play fake, Cousins. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Which is at his 45. Yeah, he put the point. You just seen it.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Give him 6 on the play.
There ain't even any rules in this league.
3rd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the 1st. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, 30 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Rodgers now to throw. Got a man, that's Allison.
Snag that shit. You know, that's fucked up. I knew that's what you was about to
So
run.
a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So
and he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Daniil Hunter able to drop him for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Wow.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Eric Kendricks in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Inside. 319.
Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down again. Daniil Hunter in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, for sure. We'll probably do it after this game.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Oh, Thielen!
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Go.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
Gucci got the murder, you sure you want to marry?
Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field possession? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Everybody, nope.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Let us snort it off my dick. Very gross.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Go.
Ben Gideon in on the stop.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Gucci man's a murderer. Do you want to marry?
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. A dump underneath to Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. This one complete to Troy Fumagalli. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
What the hell?
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
That's fine, yeah.
On play action, Rodgers rolling to his right. Wide open receiver complete. They will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Randall Cobb, 41 yards. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll look to run for Williams. He'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Let's leave.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
26. Jump out! Jump out! That's fine now.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
That's awesome.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Look like it. Look like it.
To throw again. Rodgers. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
These linebackers are slow as fuck. I don't like these niggas.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Just like
To throw, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. And Crosby puts it through, and that will bump the lead up to 11. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And out now come the Vikings. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Hold up.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Flushed out right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Oh, that's shady.
Let me
get a kicker thing. Oh, that's shady.
10 for touchdown, Packers. Chester Rogers.
Oh, he just bum-rushed everybody. You see that shit, dude?
And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point by Crosby. And the lead is up to 18 now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Fighting him off. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down, Cook. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Cousins from the gun on third. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Fourth down, Cousins.
Oh,
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Vikings
he's so ass.
here on fourth. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think
I thought he was
much of a problem
decent,
with that, do you?
though.
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
Man, I'm going to ring and fight Floyd.
Hey, check 26.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
I said, Aaron Rodgers catching him, I'm done. He's about to catch him.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Oh, that's crazy.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here.
That nigga is that fucking slow that Aaron Rodgers could catch him. He's that slow.
Taking the ball away, Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
He'll get it up the middle. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Bailey now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of
I can't believe they let Aaron Rodgers catch this nigga. I'm so hard about that. That's crazy.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. A quick hitter complete. It's Adams. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Working from the gun. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted.
God, what is it called? Broke in the back? Oh my God.
On the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Jesus Christ.
So the special teams penalty cost some
Look
yardage
at
there
ran
as
for
they
2
come out on
yards.
1st and
What's
10.
that?
1st down. Here's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right.
I should have just kept
Just
running.
gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
On 2nd down. Cousins again. Forced out to his left.
Oh.
And it'll be intercepted.
That's a safety cut.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly.
I was trying to do the QB slide. Remember the nigga that he actually just passed the line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially when we get deeper in the game.
Rodgers going to throw. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The leg work there, getting him to 1st.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it.
319! 319!
On 1st down, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The 13 yards that time of the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
319! 319!
Yeah, boy.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Back now at Lambeau.
Dropping bullshit out of proportion. I'm too rich to stitch.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3.
319!
Throwing now is Rodgers. Buying time to his left. That's caught inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
On any given
You the only
pass play,
nigga I know
you
that
never
do
know
that.
exactly
You the
where
only
your
nigga,
exit
cause you
points
the
are
only
going to be.
nigga.
On this
You
play,
know I
he's
dig
flushed
it.
to
You
his
just the only nigga that
left,
do
still
that.
on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
The give is to Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
319!
Again, it's Jones. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Gotta watch for the focus.
Here's Rodgers on 3rd down. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Crosby puts it through, and that will get the lead up to 14. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And now out comes Minnesota. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Second down, Cousins. Flush to his right. On the run.
Look at these passing, bro. His passing is so ass.
For the 4th time today. Kentrell Bryce picks it. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Justin on the hill.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's Xavier Rhodes there in on the stop. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Let me see. Wow.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
They were stopped on that play. We had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally
I should have caught that.
He said, but you got to do something.
He jumped over all them niggas and dropped it.
That's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Wise man told me, you touch it, you catch it, man. Touch it, you catch it.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And Cook has it left side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Clay Matthews coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
Mount pussy.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. A good pick up there of 20 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually cost you with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
What the fuck?
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
It is bad. So no.
Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in win the game, and he's applying it now.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
I'm a fucking solid player. I'm a fucking millionaire.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Yep. What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. This don't make no sense.
Off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Didn't even throw it. Like, there was nothing there to even throw yet. There ain't nobody even running their route.
5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing him.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Yeah, more than that.
They'll go again to Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere.
He's the player caught with on the GameCube. When I had the GameCube.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. This is Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect the pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
The way I see niggas in this league, it should be goofy.
Well, one side moves on, and then, of
Kirk
course,
Cousins
there's the other
gone.
side, and now they
All
face
the way
what they
gone.
don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game.
You just see his accuracy. His
Preseason,
accuracy
right?
must be
The
dumb
OTAs
low.
and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, 1 game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA.
He's an 85 though. Like, what is he lacking? He got the power on 100, accuracy on 0. Awareness is an 86. Like, that's pretty high. It's not even that bad. I don't understand it. You're just throwing ducks. Oh, that wasn't it. Cause you ain't usually like stack shit up here. Y'all just give you pop-ups and just use them. Picks, pop-up picks. Wasn't like you was studying and snagged it. He's ass. Oh yeah, he's cut. All the way cut. Nigga had that nigga. He's gone. pass has been released for free. $24 million in cap room. Fuck that nigga. Need Kirk Cousins, he out there for insurance. I don't like the way maybe it's just throwing him. His mechanic joint is just, it's weird. You know, Phillip Rivers shit is weird. Like, his shit's weird like that. Like, Phillip Rivers hold the ball forever. Maybe on TV talking about Phillip Rivers release pass is like real quick. Well, this shit's slow as fuck on Madden. Them niggas was playing the Chiefs, they was like doing a little breakdown how fast he gets rid of the ball. Like, that shit's slow as fuck on Madden. Somebody got something fucked up. Phillip Rivers hold the ball forever. Like, you gotta already throw the ball before the route even develop with that nigga.